Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome if you're hanging in with me this morning, and welcome if you're new. I'm happy to have you here. I'm glad that you're here. I actually just got done wrapping up Miss Lilac, and there she is. She's hanging out. She's getting ready for her finishing touches so that she can be holiday ready for my holiday decor. Oh, I just love her. Oh, she's just so cute. And I am getting ready to start Crimson. And I am actually remembering right now that I didn't even go on Jingle Drills and get my pictures in and stuff. Anyhow, I will do that before I do anything. Anyhow, I have Crimson right here. She just came out of her little dust cover from Dreamer Designs. I'm going to put that on the side. And she's still with her little purple bow here. This is their color, their branding color. And I just love it. This we'll talk about later. Here is the palette for Crimson. She's all kitted up and ready to go. Beautiful. Stunning. I love it. It's so different from Lilac, but as I was saying, as I was wrapping up Lilac, there are 18 colors that are also in Lilac that are in Crimson. So there we go. Let's put this over to the side here. Do I have this the right way? Whoop. There we go. And let's open up Lilac. I have some washi tape here. And let's put this here. How is everyone? It is Friday, right? I was not feeling well this week. And I think it was Monday that I stayed in bed till noon. Like I was out clubbing all weekend. I was in bed till noon. I haven't done that since I was 21. Here she is. Let's get her unrolled. It's just mental exhaustion, and I just was like, what am I doing? Why am I not taking care of myself? And if I am tired, why am I rushing out of bed? Just stay in bed. So I am going to make a little bit room on this second table that I have here so that I can put my camera off to the side and get a full glimpse of Crimson. Here we go. Now I bought them both at the same time, Crimson and Lilac. Let's just get this little bubbles out and smooth it out, and it'll lay a lot flatter. Feels a little staticky, and that's not unusual to me because the weather right now is like, I think, close to 70 degrees. I'm in Philadelphia, and yeah, the weather is close to 70 degrees today, and I'm cold. It might be warm, but it's like that damp warm. Does that make sense? Like that sauna warm. Yeah, I feel a lot of static on this. Oh boy, fun. Here we go, Missy. There you go. Alrighty. Here we are. Let's turn the light towards you. Oh, there's a glare on there. So we're gonna have to fix some things. So while I get busy fixing stuff, this is a piece of foam board, and I am also a rubber stamper, and in rubber stamping, it's just the original rubber stamps. Now they're clear stamps, and they're kind of clingy. They're cling stamps that you put on an acrylic block, but I have the vintage rubber stamps that are attached to wood blocks. And when we would rubber stamp, and we would rubber stamp on a hard surface, you were kind of like pressing down really hard, and the cure for that was put newspaper underneath, put a phone book underneath, something cushy, And at one point, one of the distributors came out with a stamping pad that you put underneath your work. As I was watching other creators this weekend, as I was watching YouTube this weekend and the creators that I subscribe to, I noticed some of them hold their hand pretty tightly. I'm like a broken record to like hold your hand, gently and use your squishy, relax your hand. Even I teach art to children, and it's always interesting to me how they hold a pen or like this, or like I don't know why penmanship was taken out of schools. I don't understand it. It's a form of expression and it's creative, and I don't know why it was taken out of schools. I mean, we can have technology and everything else, but we can also have written words. And so as I was watching, I don't know who it was, and they're actually saying, "I'm a hard presser. Do you press down hard on your canvas?" And I thought, oh my hands would just really hurt from all that pressing down to like really. I don't even like, sometimes it looks like I'm pressing hard, but I'm not. But sometimes I have to when you want to snap one of those drills in, and it's kind of like my hand gets really tight. And sometimes I just can't do it because if it's damp out and it's cold out, your hands just kind of freeze up. They just you can tell when it's going to rain. They get achy. So I thought, oh my gosh, I have a stamping mat downstairs in my craft room, and of course I couldn't find it, but I did find a piece of foam board, which is very easy for you to get anywhere, and or even a stamp pad. But I did look up where if they still had stamp pads, being that now everything is acrylic and it's kind of easy, and they have these little apparatuses now where you can not even have to press down. They do everything for you, but they are about $6 if you get the original stamp pad, and it's just it's this material actually. It's the squishy material, and it's just thick, and you would put it underneath your work, and you would stamp whatever it is that you were stamping, and it would press back. So I just thought that might help someone that really is a hard presser, relax their hand or not have to press down so hard, or maybe just have something that's cushy underneath. This isn't so cushy. This is foam board, right? Yeah. It's not so cushy. It's kind of sturdy. But still, you could tell where I was pressing at. There's some divots and pock marks where I was pressing down hard to maybe snap an AB in. A lot of them were together on Lilac's canvas. So that's my new tip for you today. I don't know where I'm coming at, with all these new tips. And so the next thing that I wanted to go through was where to begin. Usually I really sit with my canvas and I sit with the colors and I really take my time, looking things through, what tray I want to use, and what color maybe I want to start with, or where on the canvas, where do I want to go, what is actually speaking to me, and being able to just move intuitively through my canvas. I think this time I am going to put my washi tape border around the canvas. And this is a 60 by 80 centimeter or 23.6 by 31.5 inch canvas. And I think what I would like to do is take 10 centimeter by 10 centimeter sections and section off my canvas. And being that that's done, then just pick a square. You know what I mean? Painting intuitively worked out really well with the Winter Fox because the canvas is so massive, and I went dead center for her, and I just worked up the canvas, which was very easy to do. But with Lilac, I can't even remember where I began with Lilac. Where did I begin? I think I began in her Oh my gosh. I don't, oh, it was the eyelashes. Yes, it was the eyelashes. I wanted to get the eyes done, and then I had moved into, I wanted to see what the trees would look like. And then I moved into her hair, but I was taking two big sections and I was getting burnt out. So I am going to put my border on and do my 10 centimeter by 10 centimeter um, sections, and I'll be right back. But before I do that, it took everything that I had in me not to open up this beautiful Dreamer Design toolkit. Just even the bag that it comes in is so soft and plush and cushy. Here is their tray. That's mine. Here's the baggies and 2 sets of the wax. I mean, they don't sell the wax separately, but they do sell a toolkit, and it's like $9.99. I would buy the toolkit just for the wax. I'm telling you, I love it. I love it. I think you'll love it too, and it lasts a long time. One of my toolkits came with 2 separators. This one came with 1, but isn't that amazing that you have this separator here? And I did try it out, and they don't interfere. The only problem that I have is, like, I guess you would have to know which one that you're going to put in first, because that's the one you were going to pour out first. I haven't tried it yet. I just tried it to make sure that they would stay in their little separate containers. So, you know, you have drills sometimes that are right next to each other all the time. And to take those 2 out like that, I would try it. I think I'm going to try it this time around. And it's got a little spout that opens and snaps shut. It's got the branding on the back, and of course their branding color of purple wax, purple ribbon, purple bag. Oh, I love this bag. It is so, it's like a chamois. Oh, it's so nice. And you have the purple pen with the purple squishy on it. And they also give you, let me see, this is a 7, I believe, and this is a 4. They also give you, but I already have it in here. These are all my pens from all my kids. They also give you a pen for your AB drills. It has a little cone top on it, and it picks them up beautifully. So that was in there. I have 2 of them, so I don't know why I took 1 out. And I have my washi tape, and I have my tweezers that they give you, whether it is a square or a round kit, with their purple branding Dreamer Designs. Okay, I'm going to put all that back, except for this. This stays with me. And I am going to also washi tape my tool tray, because, let's put this in here, it's so pretty. I'm also going to washi tape my tool tray. What is this madness? If you don't know, if you're just tuning in for Lilac, I place a piece of washi tape. I saw this about a week ago on a site, a gentleman's site that had nothing to do with arts and crafts. He was just talking about, he knew why static forms in the tray, and it was from shaking. And I said, you know, and he's so right, because when I come to the end of my drills, I noticed that those ones that are in the end, they've probably been shook a few times. They start to find a mate, and they sandwich together. So ever since I've been using this, and somebody said, I don't understand, you know, what does it, I don't understand what you're saying. So let me just take an easy color out, like a black. Well, let's take something exciting out. Let's not use black. There's not that many in that one. How about this one? How about a crimson color? So if I were to, this is another trick I have too, because I don't have a stopper with this. So what I'm going to do is take one of my squishies, and I'm going to grab my scissor. I'm going to cut one of the rings off. And I'm going to place it in here, and I usually use my tweezer. And I'm going to create my own stopper. There you go. Put my thing back, because I need a tray with really high walls on it. Is this one higher? No, they're about the same. And I might have to just resort back to this as much as I want to use my purple one and this white one. And so what you get here is, you know, when you put your drills in your tray, they all kind of, they're somewhere in your tray. They're either in this corner or that corner, but your drills stay on the washi tape, your loose ones. And if they're staticky, they'll be attracted to the washi tape. But also you have all these lines to yourself, right? You don't have to negotiate for any space because your drills are out of the way. So I love that. And then I will just take my tweezer and I pull my little stopper out and I'll put my drills back. There's always a few that get away. I filled this up pretty high though, I guess. My lilac trays are getting ready to hit some soapy water, so they're not done yet, and I can use a few of the bigger ones that I have. Okay, there we go. And let's get this out of the way because I'm going to try my purple one, and so I guess I'll leave this out, and I'm going to need this, and I'll put you back. And I'm going to get washi taped up. I'm going to take my picture for I am participating in Jingle Drills, so you need to have a photograph. And I am participating also in the Diamond Stitchers winter diamond painting along that she has, and that starts in December, but you don't need a fresh canvas. You can just sign up with whatever you're working on as long as it's a seasonal holiday canvas. Same thing with Lindsay over at Emerald and Fairy Lights, who is doing Jingle Drills. So I'm going to measure this all out and put my washi tape on, and I will see you in a little baby minute. Be right back. Hi there, I am back. That took me about 20 minutes to do my borders, and let me just say one thing. Brava, Dreamer Designs, because let me just show you this. Get this all in here. I did my entire border, and I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 10 by 10 boxes here with one roll of washi tape that they gave me. When I picked up the washi tape, it really was a nice roll of washi tape. I just bought washi tape and it wasn't as nice as, you know, it wasn't as generous. It's beautiful. It just wasn't as generous as what came in this kit. I wonder if I have any of the, if I put it in here, I wonder if I have any. Oh, I do. Just a baby bit though. Oh, I have this. This was with lilac, and that would be sweet to fill in the rest of these gaps here. But I'll tell you, it's such nice washi tape that when I pull these strips off, I cut them off at each mark, and I even made a few mistakes where I had to, you know, throw some of it away. I think I'm just gonna like try and like see if I can reuse it. So I'm ready to rock and roll, kids. I wanted to wait for you guys to this light is going to drive me nuts. My husband attached it to a weight so that it wouldn't move, but it drives me a little crazy. Hopefully that's better and not too much glare, and I think that it's just too much glare. But maybe when I'm up in this corner, it won't be. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm going to be up in this corner. You guys are going to be down here. And, oh, I don't know. Did it just die on me? How's that for things going today? It's like a Monday. Oh, almost knocked the water over. No, there it is. I know what I can do. This has a magnifying glass on the top of it. You can see that. And so sometimes I do use it to look through and be like, am I seeing what I'm seeing, or am I going crazy? I also, you know, with having the piece of foam that I really enjoy having underneath, I moved it while I was doing my washi tape. having this foam board underneath really is so, I like the feeling of not pressing into my desk, but having something that is, you know, it's absorbing the pressure that I don't press hard, but I could still tell that it is absorbing the pressure of placing my drills down, and also that it's got a little give and it's giving back. So that's my 2 pennies worth today. That's my tip for this week. I hope someone enjoys it. If you do, let me know. And I think what I'm going to do, I didn't washi tape my tray. Should I just use my other one? No, let's use the Dreamer Design one. Let's get a piece of washi tape. I'll do that. I love this one too. This one came from, it might be a nice match. That one came from Diamond Art Club. They have great washi tape also. But that needs to be like a wide washi tape. Maybe I'll just use this one. Little mystical. Did I already put my scissor away? And you can see I just bought this. I literally just bought this roll and it's already gone. Gone. I think there was like maybe 9 feet in it. Some of them had 11, but I'm glad I got that out of my drawer. Make space for something else. I don't get out to craft stores like I used to, because I would just, you know, order that. I would just pick it up while I was there. So I rely on like Amazon or small shop, you know, that, you know, I hear people talk about. Anyway, I still don't know how I feel about my skinny placers. I know people are like, I can't believe she's saying that out loud. You don't love them? I haven't tried my Dreamer Design putty wax, that I call it, in here yet. Now I know it's taboo for some diamond painters that they would have wax in their placer, but I just really don't. Like, I have some putty in here, and what I'm finding is, I don't know if it's the temperature, is that I'm going to leave it. We're going to see what happens. I find that it gets sticky. It feels sticky. I know. It's such, you know, I had even put out there, like, does anybody ever use candle wax? Does anyone ever use candle wax? This is one of my skinny placers that I got from Amazon, and I will tell you, I just put this wax in last night to finish parts of lilac. It's doing okay in the placer. It's not doing really well with the single placer, and that's the red wax from Diamond Art Club. Not loving it. Okay, so let me show you why I love this wax so much. It's very thick, and it's not cushy like jelly. I know that's the big word now. Jelly, it's jelly-like. No, it's not jelly-like. It's soft, but it's got some firmness to it. And that's what I love about it. So let's see here. And I love it. I love it. I'm kind of even stingy with it when I'm cutting it. I'm trying to get it as close as possible so that I don't waste any of it. Oh, I just love it. And I really want them to sell it. I wish that they would just sell it like in, you know, cases, because I would buy it. Okay. Very easy breezy. That's done. And I have this piece of museum putty on a cork because this is how I pick up stray drills sometimes. I just don't have the patience. If one gets away, I just pick it up, or if there's something on my canvas, I just tap. And then sometimes I even use the bottom of this corkscrew to press in drills. You know, I don't like pressing into my tools, you know, or pressing in with, you know, these are so delicate. And so are the tips on, you know, your handmade designer styluses. You know, I don't like pressing into them. And so I just get my cork and I get it on the end and I kind of press in. Okay, another tip. There you go. I'm gonna write a book. How is everyone? It's Friday, and here in Philly, it's Funky Friday. Funky Friday is from 4 to 7 on Fridays on WXPN, and they play all kinds of funk. And me and my husband just love it. It's been a part of our relationship since we started dating. Funky Friday. I wonder if I could just put this like little spare piece in here. And I love that they give you two. And this little extra piece. Yes, I can. Look at that. Okay. So I'm starting old school. I'm going to start right here. Especially so you guys can see. And I am really curious about this background. I had said when I was doing the review on lilac that for me, this background where lilac looks like a watercolor background, this almost looks like an oil painting. So I'm very curious about this back design. Let's take this out. I'm not ready to use, this comes with the kit. I'm not ready to use that yet. And what, this is G. I don't think I put my case in any particular order yet. Oh, I just kind of, did I put everything in by number? Oh, I'm gonna have to fix that. I'm gonna have to fix that. That's gonna drive me crazy. And I don't have a holiday cover minder either. Oh, wow. I'm feeling left out. I got FOMO. Oh my gosh, I was looking for a minute. I was like, what is wrong with these drills? I forgot that they were squares. Lilac was around. And so when you are tapping on your tray and it looks like your drills are not lining up, they're probably not lining up because maybe one of them has a tab on it, or it's a funky one that's got to go. So these are upside down. What am I going to do here? I'm going to cut this so that I can get in here for one thing. And I have no luck with, you know, one of those ceramic knives or even my X-Acto knife. I'm afraid. So what I do is I just cut along my washi tape. That's my little guideline. With my scissors. Voila. And then I take this over. I like the ones that, I like the sections where you can fold them over like a little door. This is really nice. A nice cover on top too. It's nice and thick. You can tell that Dreamer Design did put a lot of thought into these little things. I mean, when I saw the toolkit, I was just like, oh, wow, this is fabulous. And get this over a little bit more, be on the line here. A little bit more, just a baby bit. Okay, now we're on the line of the washi. And I think what I'm going to use, I mean, usually it stays down, but I have this beautiful little gem stone, a little crystal. It looks like he's ablaze that I don't mind using here. And I'm going to try and get my light right. Am I going to pick up with this? Am I picking this one up? Oh, and it doesn't have my Dreamer Design. Where's my good? Oh, this is my good pen. All right. All right, we're going to try everything. We're going to try my Diamond Art Club wax. It's so exciting when you begin a new canvas, and it's so exciting, you know, doing them both in the same day, like wrapping up lilac and jumping right into crimson. What kind of boo-boo did I make here? We're good. Are we good? Guys, are we good? Okay. It's always that first one that goes down, isn't it? Until you get your bearings. So that's my Diamond Art Club wax. And then here's my putty. This is Museum Tack. Even though I hear people now are like going crazy over Gorilla. Alrighty. I'm feeling like it's not lining up correctly. I have to remember to look at the drill or the symbol next to the line that I am laying down, because that's a visual for where the next drill is going to go. Okay. And nothing makes that sound like putty. Let's try it again. I'm doing every other row. Oh, nice. I'm doing every other row so that I can, you know, snap them in between when I finish this row. And I like that there's, you know, color blocking right here, right now. That's fabulous, having some color blocking. I think really, you know, lilac was my first confetti. I really never had a canvas that had confetti in it. I know I've had canvases that look like, oh, there's a lot of confetti in there. There's not. But lilac, that hair, the braid, and her hair that was piled up high. Yeah, that was a lot of confetti. All right, there's a 3 in here. I'm looking and, you know, you guys, I think I might have put the wrong color on here. I don't know why I'm thinking that. I really can't tell. Is there another? I mean, this looks like a G to me. Okay, it's time for inspection. No, it's the right. Is it a G or a Q? They would not do that, would they? Would they not? They would not put a G and a Q in the same kit, would they? No, that's the color. Let me see. Well, there is a Q. But that's like a red. That's here. Okay. So we got that settled. Is there any other squigglies? Oh my God, I thought I was going to have a heart attack. I really thought I was going to have a heart attack. I'm like, it's the wrong color. And I didn't notice it until I looked, and there's a number 3 in here. And then this G looks like a heart. So, okay. All right. I'm going to zoom in on this and you guys let me know here. I mean, I think that could be a little, I mean, I don't like the printing on that at all. It's a G, but even if I look at it through here, I mean, it's still questionable. It's still like, is it a G? Or it kind of looks like a heart or Pac-Man. All right, let me just take a minute to breathe. I don't see any other symbols that this could possibly be. I think I'm just freaking out. Had a crazy morning. No, it's the right number. It's the right symbol. Okay, everybody breathe. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. It's all good. I'm just freaking out. I think because I'm diamond painting sideways, and this way they look like a row of hearts, and I'm like, wait a minute, I think I have the wrong color. All right, back to our program. Oh, guys. I will, you know, I don't know about you guys, but everybody that I talked to had a really funky week this week. Really just funky, like not being able to sleep, and you know, having like excessive energy. And that was me. I mean, I couldn't calm down. And it was energy that um, it wasn't enough energy to be productive, but it was enough energy to keep me up. And it was just, oh, maddening all week long. And, you know, probably why I stayed in bed until, you know, noon that day. I just feel like these aren't lining up right. I don't want to be nitpicky. Not on day one. But, you know, they should buddy up. You know, be one right underneath the other. Especially when I'm doing like this, skipping every other row. So let me pick this guy up here. All right, I'm going to use my Dreamer Design Wax now. Yes. All right, let's try Dreamer Design Wax. Here we go. Yes, by the time Friday rolls around, I'm just dead. I'm just like, it's over. Didn't want to go in. Okay, I can live with that. What's everybody doing for the weekend? It's like the weekend before the holiday. And it's like that craziness, and like with the 70-degree weather, it's like really crazy. To me, it's just another, you know, it's not just another meal. Of course, you're having company over, but that's what it's about. It's about your company. You know, I can make a turkey any day. I could, you know, make cranberry sauce any day. You know, for me, it's the company that's, you know, I think causes people the most stress in the holiday. And like I was talking about it a little bit during the week where, you know, I was just feeling mental exhaustion because, you know, my husband lost his mother, I lost my father, and, you know, it's just like it's not the same. You try for it to be, and you want to remember the good times and all, but I don't know. I think whether you're prepared or you're not prepared to lose someone, it's just the family. I never realized how much a family changes when they lose anyone in a family. But, you know, I've really felt it this time around with, you know, losing pivotal people in the family, like my dad and like his mom, like how much a family can just fall apart. I know mine did, and my husband's did, and it was just like, what the hell? What's going on? What's happening? Very hard to understand, and, you know, draining, and I don't know. No matter how much I try and meditate or accept, because there's the acceptance too, you know, it's not always about understanding. Not everything has an answer. So, yeah, but I thought I was going to have company, and I'm not having company. I'm just not, and I don't want to be phony about it. Like, oh yeah, don't worry about it, just come over, because I need to take care of myself first, or I don't have, you know, the space to take care of anyone else. And John and I are both the same. Like, we don't feel like going anywhere either, you know. We do have a couple things with friends on the calendar, and it's not in anybody's home. You know, it's, you know, going out to events that we will participate in to just get together with friends, and we're looking forward to that. We do it every year. So we were married December the 12th. So we have our second anniversary coming up. And we're getting away. We're getting out. We go back to Cape May. We love Cape May. And it's so, good for your mind to change your surroundings and just, be somewhere else for a day or two if you can. And this weekend I have, I adopted Foofy, my little cat, because the owner's daughter became allergic to him, and he was just so broken up. He was putting on a stiff upper lip when he dropped off Foofy, but you could tell he was just really, he was broken up over it. And he always said to me, could I come and see him? And I was like, sure, anytime you want. And we tried once, and he I didn't hear from him again. And I said, I said to John, I think that maybe he realizes that this may be a little tough for Foofy. Like, he's just getting settled, and it might be a little tough for him to see him again, or a little confusing. I don't know. But yesterday he texted me and he was like, hey, how are you? I haven't checked in. And he really hasn't. It's been a couple of months. How are things going with Foofy? And do you think I could come and see him? And I know he worked there in Jersey, but I know that he works down here. And I was like, yeah, sure. When do you want to come? And he's like, Sunday. And I'm like, okay. And then he started talking about the family. And I thought, well, this is weird. Like, your daughter is allergic to this cat. Why would you bring your daughter with you? And the kid is a little rambunctious too. She broke something while she was here the first time. And I think I don't know. I don't want to have where he gets confused, the cat, or maybe starts acting up again. I don't have really any background with cats. I always had dogs. I love cats. I had one cat that I rescued who was living in my yard, and then finally she adopted me and came in the house. And she lived with me for quite a few years, and along with my 2 Yorkies. She was a gem. She was such a sweetheart. But this giving up an animal and then coming back, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing by him. My mother also got a animal where her neighbor couldn't take the dog with them, and I think I'm just going to stop there. But my mother got the dog, and my mother would go there with the dog because she was so grateful that my mother took the dog. And I don't know. I mean, the dog was heartbroken when they left, and he was so attached to the children, and to go there to visit and be taken back home to my mother. I don't know. I think that it was just getting to be too much, and my mom stopped it. And I don't know. I think maybe, I don't know. I can't even think. I can't even think, because he's such a sweet little baby. He really is a good boy. I thought he was going to be a problem because when he came in, he really, he bit me. He scratched John. I was like, what the heck did I get myself into here? I know that you're confused and you're a little, like, what's going on and who are you people? But, buddy, hey, I'm not the enemy here, But he didn't know. And he came around, and now he thinks that I'm his person, and he's getting very possessive with me. Like if John were to come in right now, John wouldn't be able to get near me at all. I mean, he will, but he gets very jealous, and he wants to like sit on top of my lap, and he wants to. Yesterday he scratched John. I was like, oh, what the heck is this about now? And he hasn't done that in a while. And so and John's like, oh, he doesn't mean it, and he just loves you so much. I'm like, I don't like it. I don't care how much he loves me. I don't like him, how possessive he's getting when you're around. So I don't know. Maybe I will see them just to get some answers from them about his personality. Because I know he wants to go out in my yard. I'm like, buddy, this is the city. You can't go out in the yard. And I wouldn't let you out anyway. I don't need you getting fleas or whatever from the yard. And, at nighttime, there's all kinds of creatures that are outside. And I don't need you coming in with anything. I don't think I'm going to use this one. I think I'm going to use my other aligner. This actually also comes with Dreamer Design. They give you an aligner that was in the other kit. And I think this is my error here, where I didn't get right on the line of the border with this first line. And if this is wonky, the whole thing is going to be wonky. So just take your time and get your aligner and fix your drills, and you'll be happy that you did. I'm just happy that I started this. I went also over to Jingle Drills to sign up, because I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even sign up. And you have to have a starting picture, but they haven't even accepted. It's like, oh, we'll get back to you, Yeah, that line was off. And like, if one line is off, they're all going to be off. And if you don't feel like doing it, put your pen down and walk away and come back when you do. If it's like, oh, you just want to get it done, then, find something else that you can get done that gives you that sense of being productive. But this is supposed to be your me time and your time to enjoy and relax. So just put the pen down, walk away, go get a cup of tea. In fact, I did that after I was done filming Lilac. I have been having such problems with my hips because there's a lot of sitting involved. And I have these beautiful hourglasses that I collect, and they're all set for different times. And I have not yet used one with my diamond painting. I just kind of go with, my filming, and I look and I say, all right, I'm at 30 minutes right now, 15 minutes, let's wrap it up. But when I was done filming for Lilac, I got up and I was like, oh no, you have to take a walk. Even yesterday I did a yoga class, and I do yin yoga, which is passive, and it is all done on the floor, and it's holding postures anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. And anybody looking at you might think, well, you're not really doing anything, but yes you are. Just slowly being allowing the body to open up naturally, allowing, like I was in a forward fold, and, I could feel those little micro movements as your body, you start to just let it go and be heavy and kind of ragdoll itself. I don't want that. You feel it when you come out of it, that you've been holding a posture for a certain amount of time, because when you're holding it, it's almost like water being, filled up in a sink. And then when you come out of it, it's like pulling the stopper out, and then that blood all coagulates in that area, but then it just kind of lets loose, and you've opened up that area and you've stretched the tendons and you've stretched the fascia, and it's a lovely practice. You know, it's what made me say, yeah, this is what I want to teach. You know, restorative and yin yoga. This is my jam. This is what I want to do. And I felt it yesterday. Oh my gosh, my hips were screaming. They were like just screaming. And my husband too, because he sits in that truck all day long. And like, oh my God, we laugh at each other when we get out of bed. It's like, holy cow. Are we ready for like the bed that goes up and down? Well, we are, because I got one. I sent him. Well, I didn't send him. You know, we're getting married, and, you know, one thing that we wanted was our, you know, own bed. My husband was a bachelor. Not sleeping in that bed. And he called me out of the blue, and I was diamond painting my brains out. And he's like, I want to go get a bed. Do you want to come with me? And I was like, no, I trust you. Well, I'm going to make you laugh now. Maybe I'll even go out on a high note. He comes back. He's all jacked up with this bed. It does this. It does that. I'm like, yeah, okay. And then I started to think about what he was saying. I said, wait a minute, what are you talking about? He's like, well, it's got a Bluetooth. I'm like, Bluetooth for what? He's like, well, you could connect it to the bed. And like when we're watching movies or whatever, like it'll play underneath the bed, and we'll have this like surround sound. But then when you get out of bed, there's like a light that comes on, so it lights up at your feet, and it goes up and down, and it goes up in the front, and it goes up in the back, and it also has a massager in it. And I was like, I give up. I'm like, okay, all right. My mistake. I don't know what made me say, yeah, go buy the bed. But I just, you know, like I said, I was diamond painting my head out, and I was like, oh, another few hours where, you know, I have to myself. Okay, go ahead, go and buy the bed. But I love it. Oh my gosh, the mattress is so comfortable. And what I really love about it is when I have to make the bed, and I could like lift the foot section and just get my fitted sheet around it and then put it back down. Then I go over to the head area and I lift that up and I put the fitted sheet on and put it back down. Oh my God. I'm like, really? Because I went and bought, you know what I went and bought? I went and bought one of those gadgets. It kind of looks like this, that you shove in between your mattress and your box to push your sheets in. Because my husband, I don't know what he's doing at night. I don't know. I mean, I don't hear him moving, but yet when I get up in the morning, he's wrapped all around the covers. They're all, I'm like, I make a bed. I make a bed like a hospital bed. And, you know, because I want to make the bed. And when I get up in the morning, I want to just kind of like crack those sheets, whip, and boom, they're done. They're on there. I don't know what he's doing. Every day I got to strip the bed. I got to redo it, tuck them back in. Short of like, I don't know, maybe, you know, what could I do? What could I do to keep them in there? I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. And he never has covers on him. They're just pulled out. I don't know if he's running from people. I don't know what he's doing. I don't hear him moving. I heard him moving the other night because of the car. And he was worried about like, oh my God, if this is a transmission, what's it going to cost? I'm like, oh, we just can't catch a break. Like every time he does overtime, it's like something in this house comes up that needs to be done. But okay, now let me see. I lost a couple of drills opening up that spout. But you're never done with a house. I don't care. You're never done. There's always something that needs to be done. Always. So that's this one color, kind of like, I believe that this is brown gray or beige brown, this color. One moment, please. Hello, my friends. I really should have just kept the audio on because that was my husband coming through the door. And this concludes our program because, oh my God, he didn't do enough to me today, but that was on the other video. And I was like, what time is it? Because he got done early and I was expecting him at 5:30 and I'm like, oh my God, he's just going to torture me. in a good way. But he's excited it's Friday, and I told you Funky Friday's happening at 4. So we'll be in here dancing. What can I tell you? We'll be in here dancing, WXPN. You can get an app, and you can join us. Let me know. But this is a beginning. This is a beginning of Miss Crimson. Where am I? Am I in this shot? Yep. Beginning of Miss Crimson. I fixed my drills. I'm so happy that I did that. And there's this is one color, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 colors in this one little block, and I'm really enjoying these 10 by 10 blocks. And I need to go get some washi tape. And he's working tomorrow. I don't know what else is happening. I really don't. I really don't. It's just like tomorrow I will be filming for Self-Care Sunday. And I have some exciting stuff going on there too. So I hope you'll join me where we just kind of chillax, and you can take out your WIP, or you can just listen to it like you would a podcast. But we get into just learning how to enjoy our craft and take care of ourselves in the process, and with diamond painting or whatever your craft is. But this is a meditative art, and it is nice to incorporate those principles into your craft and just have a little bit more of a deeper experience with what it is that you're creating and producing for this world that you want to live in. Okay? So I will see you. Future me will see you when this goes up later on, right behind Lilac. She's coming right up. And then I will see you Sunday at 12:01 a.m. with Self-Care Sunday. All right, my loves. Take care. Enjoy your weekend. And let the festivities begin, because we really need that Self-Care Sunday this weekend for our upcoming holidays and festivities and events and friends and activities that we have planned for the holiday. Okay? All right. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.